99% of men think that to get a woman, they need to have an above-average appearance. But some men completely refute this theory. They don't have extravagant beauty and are considered ugly, but they always manage to get the woman they desire, no matter how beautiful she is. And do you know what they do to achieve this? There are 3 things that differentiate them from others, and often make them even more successful than gallant men. Watch the video until the end and find out what these 3 things are that compensate for any lack of physical attractiveness they may have. If it falls into the net, it's fish. There is no better phrase to define a guy that many consider ugly. These men do not miss an opportunity, and that's why they always take the initiative when it comes to women. Of course, it's not a general rule, but from my experience, I have met many who simply did not miss any opportunity to flirt with a woman. But don't think they just approached them and started blurting out stupid words. These men were great at talking and steering the conversation in the direction they desired. And by knowing how to talk and get the attention of women, they would already get their contact, and the next day they were already going out with them. Knowing how to talk to a woman is essential to succeed in seduction, and beauty cannot compensate for this skill. Even if a man is not the most handsome, if he knows how to talk to a woman and have the initiatives that most women desire in a man, he can be sure that going out with beautiful women will not be a big challenge. He is humble. As I said before, I have met many guys who were considered ugly, but were going out with beautiful women that even the handsome ones had difficulty understanding. And no, they didn't have much money either, but they had talent for seduction. In addition to being great at talking, they were also humble and could convey this well through their attitudes with women. The problem with many gallant men is that, in most cases, their ego can inflate so much that they end up becoming arrogant, thinking they are the top guys in the world. This undoubtedly scares women away because it's boring to be around an arrogant man who thinks he can do anything. Of course, there are guys with a more humble appearance who can also have these characteristics, but they are the minority. Being humble and knowing how to talk to a woman on equal terms, without feeling inferior or superior to her, is definitely the main reason a man can win the woman he desires. If you think your appearance or lack of money is a big obstacle for you to get extremely beautiful women, today you will completely change that mindset. The guy who can activate a woman's emotional side through conversations can be ugly or poor, it doesn't matter. He can get her without difficulty. He is helpful. Men who consider themselves the most beautiful often make no effort for the woman. And that's undoubtedly one of the reasons why they only have superficial relationships. In many cases, the more power a man thinks he has, whether in appearance or in his pocket, the more he will stay in a comfort zone thinking that everything will come easily. But men who need to make an effort to obtain a relationship always show themselves to be more helpful. But please note, when I say helpful, I don't mean he's a pushover and does everything for the woman. What I mean is that he knows how to value a woman's efforts and reciprocate them equally. I want you to understand that what I'm telling you here doesn't apply to all men. You can find a handsome man who is good at conversation and who is humble and helpful. Similarly, it's possible to find a man who is considered ugly and arrogant. But let's admit it. A man who doesn't easily attract female attention will be more hardworking than one who is surrounded by women. And this effort is more rewarding than any physical aspect that may be lacking. Now, please leave your comments. That way, I'll know who my true brothers are. Don't forget to leave a super like, which also helps me a lot. I hope you enjoyed today's content. See you in the next video.